I'm Dennis Farrell, and it's time for another Fantasy Selfie brought to you by Fox Sports Detroit and your Fantasy Sports Network. Today, if I were to entitle any of my videos, this one would be called Youth Movement. I got a list of young guys here that might be able to help your fantasy team between 1 to 3 days and maybe even 2 weeks that you might be able to plug and play and help your fantasy team right away. Number one on my list is Kendrys Morales from the Detroit Tigers, owned in 2% of leagues. Over the last 5 games, he has 5 hits, 2 home runs, and 4 RBIs. Right now, he's third base eligible, but he's working on picking up his shortstop eligibility. Next on my list is Tommy La Stella from the Atlanta Braves, young prospect, owned in 7% of leagues. On the season, he's batting .378, 4 runs, 4 RBIs. But he has hits in 9 of his last 12 games for a total of 15 hits. You might want to think about picking him up because he's going to be a nice little second baseman. Dan Uggla era looks to be over there. Justin Turner from the Dodgers, owned in 4% of leagues. He's batting .285, 18 runs and 17 RBIs on the season. He has hits in 8 of his last 9 games, 9 RBIs, 7 runs, and 15 RBIs. With Juan Uribe on the DL, he's slowly taken over that starting job. Next on my list is Corey Dickerson, owned in 57% of leagues from Colorado. Outfield eligibility, he's batting .347 on the season with 22 runs, 8 home runs, and 23 RBIs. Now, he's only gone hitless in 1 of his last 11 games, which means he's getting on base. He's not really giving you RBIs and runs scored right now, but he is getting on base, which could help you in hits if that is a category. And next is an old fella, Kendrys Morales. I'm a huge fan of his right now, owned in 43% of leagues, first base eligibility. After coming back and finally signing with the Twins, he skipped a minor league assignment to come straight to the major leagues. And in the 3 games so far, he's 6 for 13. That's a .462 batting average with 2 runs and 3 RBIs. You might want to think about picking him up. And as always, you can follow me on Twitter at Dennis77Farrell. On Pinterest. What? No, not really, not Pinterest. But go over to the website, thefantasychronicles.com. And as always, Hail Hydra.